Hello and welcome back. STALKER Anomaly already has a vast variety of weapons for you to use, but it could be better. Today, I'll be highlighting the many ways that you can improve the zone's armament. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel for future content. If you have any questions, come join me when I'm live on Twitch, link is in the description. Before I start, I just want to say that if you go into my comments and type something along the lines of, "These Call of Duty guns are ruining my game," I'll just react with a clown emote, because no one is forcing you to download these mods. If you see a mod that you don't like, just ignore it. And last thing, all the links to the mods in the video will be in the description. Firstly, I'd like to talk about mod packs, 4 mod packs. These sound confusing, but essentially they're just a collection of mods which add to the mods of EFP or GAMMA. Truthfully, the to be mentioned mod packs are for GAMMA, but you can probably use at least parts of them for EFP. The reason for this is there just not being that many mod packs for EFP. There are 3 weapon mod packs which I have picked out for GAMMA: Juan's Weapon Add-on Collection, Ultimate Gun Pack, and War Dogs. In my opinion, each strive for their own goal. Juan's adds a lot of guns but mainly focuses on the high quality ones. The Ultimate Gun Pack adds a massive amount of additional weapons, but the bar for quality is a bit lower. And War Dogs adds a lot of guns but also comes with multiple other mods which will edit other features of the game. There really is a pack for everyone here. Whether you just want as many guns as humanly possible, or want more guns of similar quality to that already in the game. The last pack to mention is my personal pack, which contains all the mods I use on my install of GAMMA. I don't update it too often, but it can be found in our Discord server if you're interested. The largest addition to weapons that you can add to your install is boomsticks and sharpsticks. Both EFP and GAMMA already include BAS, but they're outdated versions. The mod was updated in October with the addition of multiple new guns, mainly SMGs and LMGs. I included these weapons in my tier list as I think that every install should already have it. To install for GAMMA, there's a patch in the description with instructions on how to update. With EFP, you'll need to look through the mod posting channel in the EFP server to look for individual guns. The next collection of weapons is Retrogue's Weapon Pack. I won't cover them again here as I've already made a whole video on it, but I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't already. This mod adds multiple new weapons and ammunition which fit well into the game. Pieuvre's Armament, pardon the French, is quite interesting as it adds unique variants of existing weapons. For example, the AK-104 PMC or AK-104 Aftermarket Kit are both unique AK-104s, with better stats and more features such as a laser and more scopes to attach. Same with the M4 PMC and MCX, being both unique M4 variants. These guns will add more variety to your typical endgame weapons. The AR pack will add a few older weapons. All chambered in 5.56, the M16A1 makes for a good starting weapon, but struggles past early game due to the 20 round capacity and only using the specialized scope. The M16A4 is closer to a standard 5.56 rifle, allowing for more scopes to be attached, and standard 30 round capacity. And lastly is the more modern DDM4. This gun is more late game, having an extended magazine and scope. This mod is great for introducing a few 5.56 options to the early game. Sticking on the topic of 5.56 rifles but from South Korea is the Daewoos. This mod adds 4 new 5.56 rifles and a 9mm variant. Most of these rifles are interesting due to the inability to attach sights. They make for good mid-game weapons, but past then you will want to swap. The K7 however is a 9x19 SMG with an insanely fast fire rate. Using HP rounds in this gun will make for an effective mutant killer. The main downside is not being able to attach any sights. Moving on is the LEWD collection of weapons. These include a modernized Thompson, which is kind of an abomination but gives you a Thompson that is a lot more customizable, making it more viable into the later game. The Snipex is an extremely powerful sniper chambered in 12.7x55. This gun kills anything in its sights but has a very slow fire rate, so you'll need to make sure each shot counts. Last is the Benelli shotgun, which is a decent semi-automatic 12 gauge shotgun. The creator also has a large list of future projects they are working on, so hopefully there'll be more quality mods from them in the future. If you are a fan of the Fallout series, then you may be accustomed to the 10mm round. Well, this caliber has finally been added to STALKER in the 10mm auto pack. This mod adds 19 new pistols and pistol carbines, all chambered in the new 10mm round. This is a wide selection to use. The 10mm round is more powerful than the 9mm round, but is still a pistol caliber so will be stopped by heavier armor. It comes in 3 types, FMJ, AP, and HP, so the guns are fairly versatile for most encounters. Last gun mod is the Auto 44 pack. This mod adds 2 new guns, the Automag 44 and the Automag 5. As there is no 44 ammo in the game, they are chambered in 3.57. These pistols are very powerful but have a slow fire rate and are very much similar to the Desert Eagle. These guns are decent sidearms to have for taking out mutants and lightly armoured stalkers. On to grenades now, and the first is the stick grenade. This mod adds 3 new World War II German stick grenades, which I'm not going to try and pronounce. There are 2 anti-personnel grenades which can be thrown far and have a decent damage range, but the other anti-tank round cannot be thrown as far but has a massive range. In fact, the range is so big that you have to run away after throwing it, just so you don't damage yourself. Another grenade is the Molotov cocktail. This grenade is interesting as it will set stalkers on fire and will damage them over time rather than the immediate damage of a regular grenade. While on fire, the stalkers will panic and run around trying to put it out. Be careful not to get too close as you can also catch on fire and have the similar fate. Lastly is the RPG-26. This mod adds a new rocket launcher to the game, but the catch with it is it can only be fired once. Once fired, the launcher will be destroyed and you will have to drop it. This single-use launcher can be useful against large groups of enemies, but you have to be smart when you use it as you only have one shot. So that was a few of the weapon mods for STALKER Anomaly. Remember that all the mods can be found in the description. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel for future content. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.